Hey guys, what's going on? This is your boy RJ Game News USA here, back today with another video. And I've been sitting on this one for a little bit. Now that we have actual real statements here from Mike Vrabel, we're going to get into it. But we're talking about the alleged affair that happened between Vrabel and Diana Rossini. And I kind of want to read through some quotes and whatnot that Vrabel gave and what's going on and give my take on my personal opinion of the matter. Long story short, though, I don't think it's a problem for the team. Obviously, it's a problem for Vrabel personally and what's going on in his life because he's married and whatnot, or whatever, engaged. I don't even know. Again, I don't care about these people's personal lives as very much. As long as Vrabel keeps winning, I'm down. Okay? And that would actually be my stance for any team on the league. Not just my team, the Patriots, but if it were to come out like Andy Reid's having some sort of affair. Okay, whatever. Cool. Maybe I clown on him. That's the most I'll do. But some of these reporters, man, they take this shit serious. And some of these goofy-ass fans online that want Vrabel to step down over this issue, that is some clown shit right there. Especially because Vrabel took the Patriots to a Super Bowl in his first year with the team. This impacts nothing when it comes to this shit. Absolutely nothing. It happened after the season. A whole new season's like months and months and months away. And we're going to go over some of these quotes here. I'm going to give my take. So, if you're new, please subscribe. I don't know if I said that already. So, this is from NESN. They say, New England Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel was recently spotted with former insider for The Athletic Diana Rossini at a luxury hotel, sparking rumors of an affair. Rossini has since stepped down from The Athletic, but Vrabel had not spoken to the media until Tuesday. Both Rossini and Vrabel's initial statements via page 6 stated that they were both each other's friend, who were with friends who were not seen in the pictures. The pictures released by Page 6 sparked much controversy around Rossini and journalism ethics. Both Vrabel and Rossini were married as well. By the way, can I say, I think this looks worse for Rossini than it does Vrabel. I know that may seem harsh, but Rossini is a reporter that's supposed to be unbiased and report about the team, and she's potentially sleeping with the head coach. I mean, I think somehow it makes Rossini look a little worse personally, but again, it takes two to tango. And she stepped down, so she did the right thing. Vrabel's different. Vrabel doesn't have to step down over this. I mean, he's a winning head football coach, and he just had a super successful season. Whether or not he gets his dick wet is irrelevant to the team's success. Just like I didn't care that Robert Kraft got a rub and tug from the massage parlor. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if Bill Belichick's dating some 20-year-old as long as he's winning. Don't care. On Tuesday, Vrabel decided to speak to the media when it was initially announced that local media would be hearing from two players as the team begins its voluntary offseason workouts. Here's what Vrabel said in a lengthy opening statement per a video posted by Mass Live's Mark Daniels. This is Vrabel speaking now. He says, First, begin by saying thank you for your patience that you've shown in a personal and private matter for me and obviously everybody involved. I know that it's not easy for you, and I respect that, and I appreciate your efforts in doing so. I understand I could have addressed you guys sooner, but it was important for me to have a conversation with the players, which I did yesterday very candidly, and we began our off-season program, which everyone is excited to be a part of. Stacey James had mentioned the players' availability, and it was never my intention to have them speak to you or address you before I did, and so I asked them to come today and talk with you. I also don't want to take away from our, the draft, the weekend of the draft. This is an important time for us, our organization, and the excitement and joy that those players are going to have that we bring to our football team. They're starting an amazing journey, one that should be celebrated as we welcome them into our team. With that being said, I've had some difficult conversations with people that I care about, with my family, the organizations, the coaches, the players, those who have been positive and productive. We believe that in order to be successful on and off the field, you have to make good decisions. That includes me. That starts with me. We never want our actions to negatively impact the team. We never want to be the cause of the distraction, and what comments and questions I've answered for the team and with the team, we'll keep them private and to ourselves. Love the statement. This is a 10 out of 10 masterclass statement right here. He's not tipping his hand one way or another about what he actually did or didn't do. He's mastered the Belichickian art of addressing things without addressing it. Now, it is a little bit longer than probably a Belichick statement. A Belichick statement might have been, we're on to Cincinnati. Okay, short and sweet. But I think this answer, it satisfies me. To me, this is nobody's fucking business. What happens behind closed doors and what happens, like, Page 6 just sneaking in there, getting their shot in, their little tabloid shot. It's nobody's fucking business, but it also comes with the territory. You're sort of a celebrity when you're a coach, and shit happens, right? So, I thought this was an A-plus statement. Vrabel noted that he cares deeply for the team and is focused on coaching the team and helping the team improve. It was initially believed that Vrabel would not speak to the media until the NFL draft, but he did not want his players speaking to the media before he did. Love the leadership there. Love the leadership. Ultimately, the pictures released by Page 6 painted what seemed like Vrabel was having an affair. It is a personal matter for Vrabel and should not impact the work for the Patriots. However, it has become a national story and a distraction. I'm going to pause on that one for a second. A distraction for who? I don't think there's a single Patriots player that feels distracted from this story. I think if anybody could bring the Belichick way, the Patriot way to the Patriots, again, it is Vrabel. And I don't think this shit is distracting in the least to them. I think this is just a national media story that got blown up in a time where it was a slow news cycle. The veteran head coach's statement should address many of the questions people had about how it would impact the team. He took accountability for his decisions and noted that he has to make smarter decisions. What actually happened between him and Rossini is still unclear. And it should be. It should remain private. And it is hard to figure out the truth from some still photographs. However, Vrabel has done everything he can to make sure this is not a distraction for their team, starting with speaking with his players. Good job, Coach. Good leadership. Even if you stepped out of your marriage, even if you made a mistake, that's between you, your wife, Rossini, her husband. That's a private matter. Rossini stepped down. She obviously decided to quit her job. What that means for her, that's on her. But I think we're ready to go. If you're a Patriots fan, we're ready to go for another great year. And see how good we've gotten over the offseason, see how much better we can be. I think the team will be better. We may have a hard time getting back to the Super Bowl. It's going to be a harder schedule. I don't think anything that's going on right now with this distraction is going to actually affect the Patriots come kickoff. Guarantee that. Vrabel's going to have our boys ready. Let's fucking go.